Ace Attorney.
Don't sound so excited now.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, you could be.
We're on episode 3, Turnabout Samurai.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Loads, yes. Gra! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
Oh god. Of course. Right the moment that went to, adjust everything.
Will be the last bit you ever see. Okay. It looks like it just paused it a little bit.
Yeah, I was just gonna make sure.
I don't think this is voiced at all.
Nothing's voiced in this game.
The warrior sword gleaming and striking the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Writing Code offices.
Okay, we're good.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! We good?
Yeah. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around!
Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here.
What is wrong with you? Of course I'm here. What was this? What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
No, I don't.
Steel Samurai. He's the only most popular TV hero for young people.
Young people? Like how young?
10 years old?
I actually remember how old she is. I know she's like.
She's like maybe.
18, 15,
She's like
18.
mid-teens to
She's something
like
teen.
early 20s, I want to say.
I know Phoenix is like 20.
Yeah, I think he said it was 24.
Dude, I'm like blanking on their ages right now.
Then why the heck are you getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, my end.
That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey. Don't talk like that. I'm not a grandpa. I'm 20. I was right. He is 24. Okay. Look at me remembering
Then watch
people's
it with
ages.
me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they ask grade school kids what they want to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really don't worry about kids these days. Oh, kids these days.
Gramps. Well, the
24.
Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the
As
office.
somebody who is 24, I feel very bullied right now.
Right?
I feel very
As someone who's
attacked.
almost 24, I also feel very
I
bullied.
feel very attacked right now. I wish we had some clients. Every time they come in here, Maya's like, have a fucking broom, and she just starts shivving people with a broom. It's terrible. A month
A month
passed
passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the rent and co-law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Maybe you should actually
problems are
start
becoming too real.
charging your customers?
You did not charge your first 2 trials. 3, technically, I guess.
Right.
Count yourself.
It'll be okay.
Guess you
I'm
can't
sure
really
some
charge
big
yourself.
clients is just around the corner.
How am I going to see Edgeworth?
October
All I have to
16th.
remember are these
All I have to remember him is this statue covered in blood.
All I have to remember Edgeworth by is the lawyers are
All I have to remember him by is the spilled bowl of popcorn.
is Lawyers Weekly. It's like the Sports Illustrated of lawyers.
Imagine if, like,
Edgeworth has a whole centerfold. It's crazy.
No, imagine if he makes, like, what, you know how, like, firefighters make, like, those sexy firefighter calendars? There's one of those that's, like, sexy lawyers, and it's all Edgeworth.
That's what I'm referring to. It's like a sexy lawyer calendar. Sexy. Edgeworth has a whole centerfold.
Bring, bring.
Just like him aggressively holding a paper. Beep. Hi, kitty. Come back. Hello, this is Phoenix, not Arizona.
Nick!
Oh no, Maya, what? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
God damn, that show's real. What, you mean a guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that kind of like the whole point? Yeah. I don't see the problem here. Good night, Maya.
Yeah, on TV! Yeah.
On TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
Oh, God. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Beep.
If you're dead, I swear to God.
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Writing co-law offices.
Maya's here watching television, of course.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Olds Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who, any relation to... That took me like 5 seconds too long to get Jack Hammer. Because the first thought was the hammer dude from...
Oh, you didn't react to
Iron
Willpower. I thought you reacted to Willpower.
I didn't either. Oh my God. The puns they do for these names.
Fucking low, man.
Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through his body. Police believe that this was a murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No, no, no. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Well, technically, he killed the fucking enemy, so he succeeded. I still have a pink voice.
Yes, right in Cola offices.
She uses her murdered sister's phone?
No, that was her phone.
Oh, wait, you're right. No, it is her phone. Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick!
Oh, go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Technically, our first case was... You look so angry. Our first case was like...
Yeah. Maya's been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique.
A little bit of both. A little column A, a little column B.
It's a nice
day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days.
That bellhop's making it big right now.
God, I hope so, bro.
There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room.
Dude, we're like omnipresent in this fucking game.
A poster of an old
We
movie.
read the script for today.
I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie.
Dude, what a fucking prankster. Mia's such a prankster. Mia's like, I'm gonna die and not tell anyone this movie poster, but tell Phoenix how good this movie is, and then make it to where you can never see this shit. It's gonna be hilarious.
There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all these now.
Aren't you like a lawyer?
Right?
Alright, let's talk to Pouty over here. What are
Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just a minute. You don't have a clue what happened.
No! We just don't have enough information!
Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or sightseeing? I wonder. A little bit of both again.
My money's on sightseeing. Okay.
Oh, she's happy now. We made her happier.
Present.
The Ace Attorney badge.
The badge that just makes you look very professional.
It's like an instant fail. Oh, yes.
What's
wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client.
That's it.
That's...
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Whoa! Whoa! What do you say? The guard's like, holy shit!
Yes.
Something wrong? It's so sweet.
No.
It's getting out of hand. This is getting off to a great start. I know you're disappointed, aren't you? How did you know that Maya's your biggest fan?
Oh no.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I'd never show my face to the public till the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck the dream.
Oh, he's just a big softie, but he just looks scary. He's just a teddy bear. Oh.
Guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams.
Wonder what they'll think of the Steel Samurai now.
It's like, God damn, I hate it.
Nick!
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
You just said he committed murder 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. He didn't do it.
I don't like that look. That look makes me nervous.
I don't think there's anything to examine, but let's still do it.
You
for
can
fun.
re-examine it. It'll give you new flavor text, I think.
Maybe. No clues
No
here.
clues here. You missed.
Oh, did I miss it?
You did.
Just barely by pixel. Smile for the camera.
Okay.
And he's still gonna be very professional. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers.
So we're gonna do this every fucking time we come to this place, and there's gonna be one time it changes. We're gonna lose our shit when it does. We're like, duh!
Right?
Alright, Mr. Wills.
What happens?
And you can start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Damn, son.
Jeez.
You look shocked.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered by the samurai spear.
Only I have ever used the samurai spear with such skill. It's like, wait a minute.
Yes, it was a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No,
I've solved 3 murder trials now, have you know?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions.
Well, not anymore, huh, Will Powers? Too soon?
Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I feel like they were, like, friends, too, and it's like, tragic, I see.
Neo-Tokyo.
Who comes up with these names?
Powers Owl.
Where the fuck were you? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Go on.
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 a.m.
But the things didn't start till 10.
We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired.
The character looks real suspicious in the background.
So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal.
Oh god, no, we have to deal with her.
I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
Dude, they really like arresting people with literally no evidence in this
Right?
fucking game series.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder?
What? Some action, hero.
What will the kids think?
That you sleep a lot? And you're really good with spears, apparently. I think I should probably check out the scene. No! We are the defense!
Right.
It is the detective's job!
Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map.
No,
Wow,
thanks.
Nick, let's go!
No way I could possibly find it. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for an autograph. So that sinister look? Yeah. Alright, bud. We'll catch you later, I guess. Nice fucking tuft of hair, by the way. It's impressive. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate.
Wow.
You want a time of day? Go fuck yourself.
Wow, this is really where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited?
Please stop looking at me like that. Oh god, here we go.
Hey! I need to do an old lady voice.
It's old bag, bro.
Old bag. You there. You want it and you gotta go through me.
I'm a lawyer, first of all.
Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah, well that's great, I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident, came to snoop around. Youths today sure are bold.
Deep hole, bro.
I'm not even, I can't even read all this. She's just spouting it. I'm not even touching anything. This is all hers.
No, it's just she goes on a rant. She's
Nick.
just ranting about Mia's.
Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, Maya. It's too late.
Hey.
You pull a bead out of her hair.
Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today share our boat. The computer.
Runs in the studio camera.
Hey, no touching. I wasn't touching. I was looking.
We were looking with our eyes, ma'am, and our hands. You see, we're visual touch learners.
Right from here, this is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios.
I'm pretty sure we can check out the
A
gate.
security station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on her desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
But no touching it. She was real sturdy
The
about
main
that.
entrance of the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate.
Yesterday.
Looks like a
wait a
studio.
minute. Wait a minute. Yesterday.
At 5 p.m. yesterday was when the murder happened, so people probably came
Oh,
right
okay.
after.
Okay.
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment.
Well, let's talk to a very friendly individual.
I guess so. I believe that's everything. Move. Or I don't want to move. Talk.
The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that that studio was a studio... But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
You have the hots for Hammer? Hammer?
The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me.
He's not that ugly,
Little old
guys.
ladies watching would lose their lunch.
He's not that ugly.
That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer.
What kind of person was this Jack Hammer? What kind
How
of
did he earn the
person?
title Jack Hammer?
Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in the hearts of many as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain of a children's program. Once more, I heard that they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
You look like you show a wealth of emotion, man.
Right.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body.
The time of the murder?
Now the studios where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he's the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it.
I would never bet my biscuits.
Is it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Apparently. Well, we gotta go back to Mr. Hammer. Or not Mr. Hammer, Mr. Hammer's dead. Mr. Jack Hammer!
Mr. Powers.
Mr. Powers.
I forgot the voice I gave him already.
I don't know. A dopey eyed.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I didn't, don't they?
No, just that old lady
No,
does.
not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Actually, being a suspect in this reality is really shitty, by the way. I'll have you know. 'Cause,
Okay, your alibi.
you're not hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that.
Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. Says you were heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Do you sleepwalk, Mr. Powers? No, Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you gotta tell me the truth. Joey grabs him by the fucking scruff of his chest hair. He's like, "Ah!" I'm new to this
Instead of like
lawyer
grabbing
business.
the collar of his shirt, he ends up just grabbing the tuft of his chest hair.
I'm new to this lawyer business. I need every advantage I can get. How else am I gonna dominate Edgeworth in the act of a courtroom?
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping.
Is your mom even dead?
Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did you see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
I'm guessing he was in his costume, so someone used his costume.
Probably. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it went down.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly. I think I remember who the murderer actually is, too. I'm about the security guard gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Grr.
She got some nerve. Do you think she could write up a letter formally? Oh, that's...
You think you could write up a letter of formally requesting my representation?
I can't... I wasn't paying attention to, like, the name changes. Of course.
Hell yeah. That's the courtroom record. I'm gonna fucking put you away with this letter recommendation. No one would ever want me to be their lawyer.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
Alright, back to the other lady now.
Back to old bag.
Yeah, Leo? Leo!
Meow.
Ma'am, have a look at this. A request letter from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Wow. God, you're an...
Powers' request was given to the security lady. To think he would entrust this fate of yours in such an unreliable appearance.
To youths. Youths that are so bold, mind you.
Really?
Kids today. Really.
Anyway, you may pass.
I'll have you know, I
But
was
only left from
told
here
by my
towards the
assistant.
studio.
My assistant.
No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
That fucking gumshoe.
Hey, Nick. Huh. There were maps in the security guard station. Hey.
Not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Only 50 cents? Well, time to go, Nick.
There it is.
50 cents!
I mean, he's not a right rapper. Alright.
Let me check it. Okay, so main gate.
Mm-hmm.
And then left.
I don't think there's anything else we can say to her, pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I can see though, yeah. Move outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. What happened to his head?
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other... God, gumshoe.
It's the confused detective.
Hey, pal! You know, Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset. It's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
He's wanted in the pants.
He's never been beaten by a man. So...
Hey, If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
That really hurts. I might be a detective, but I'm not made of stone.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
I also don't know how he has this job in the first place sometimes.
He tries his hardest. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. He disappointed Edgeworth. I can blame all other people I want, but I know the truth in my heart. I'm a fraud.
Hey, don't take it so
I'm a
hard.
charlatan.
There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey! You can't just say pal like that. Pal's our word.
That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character.
You may
alright.
say homie. You may say buddy, okay?
Cheer.
Hey, there's a
Meow,
camera.
we're saying meow.
There's a security. Thanks, Gumshoe. It takes photos of people going into. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Now all you have to do is look at the data and you can see who wins where.
There's a number plate on that camera. STI 307.
That
must be the camera's ID.
number.
Detective Gumshoe, what's that path down to the left? It looks like a tree's fallen over the path. Oh yeah, that's a kind of dangerous way to the kind. Oh god, that was kind of dangerous. You should stay out of there, pal. What are you hiding, Gumshoe? There's nothing down there anyway. Shit. That Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Super weird, the suspicious path that went telling us not to go down during a murder trial.
I'm a little bush. Maybe I'll take a break here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. I fucking love Gumshoe so much.
Right.
He's so useless, but you know.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They start letting people in. They start letting people in and out.
In on days where they aren't
I
filming.
can't read, you know. It's hard being a reader, you know, pal.
It's that Lexi.
It's that dyslexia, pal. It's not a
You
real
have to make a
pal
bit of extra
thing.
money by charging for admission. Huh. You should know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what a perfect timing. The studio's mascot is down for the count. Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal?
Oh my god.
Is it bad? Like
They're just
I
roasting
don't
him.
want to cosplay Gumshoe.
I mean, you could. You could do both Phoenix and Gumshoe. I'll probably still do Edgeworth.
Gumshoe and Edgeworth.
Yeah. The studio mascot.
I mean, they do become a buddy cop, actually.
It does not look like a monkey at all.
I guess it's some kind
I
of...
guess it's a kind of a monkey because it does have a tail, but...
I don't know. It's what kind of monkey has a nose like that? See, even the fucking Phoenix is roasting his bitch-ass monkey. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2. Why did they change the way the sign is?
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, wind was pretty strong yesterday. The head broke off.
That must have been some wind.
Yeah, I like how no one's mentioned that this entire murder trial.
Right?
They took down that tree down with it too. No, Pal! Pal!
Entrance to Studio 1.
This is the studio they found Jack Hare's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in.
Check that. It makes sense. They would want to keep non-employees out. Like Gumshoes. Road Gumshoes just running around our here. Just checking people's shenanigans.
I don't think I missed anything.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Aren't you on the job, detective? God, why is so mean to Gumshoe? So she tried to convict him of murder, like, multiple times.
Right.
So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal!
Nick, maybe you need a little more indirection with your questions?
You're right. I will be subtle about asking questions I shouldn't ask the detective publicly. Hey, detective!
Mind if I take a look at what you got?
You mind if I take a look? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report. Pierced through the chest by a spear at 2:30 p.m.
God damn. We're so good at timing people's deaths.
Right?
Real life, it was like he died at some point between these hours.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint a time.
Not in this society. They got that shit locked. Yeah, they don't know how to fucking use their cameras to ID people. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right there in Studio 1. And you know I have a propensity to arrest the first person I see upon finding a dead body.
Right? I'm surprised he didn't arrest Phoenix first when he literally saw us, like, over the body.
He was gonna arrest us, but then we found a note with Maya's name written on it, so he arrested Maya.
Yeah.
He was gonna arrest you, though.
And then we got arrested anyway.
Yeah, and then he arrests you anyway.
Oh my god.
Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there was no other victim in the studio. Okay,
And no one else other than
there was no other victims in the studio. You don't say it, though. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. Dude, calm down. Don't breathe so hard. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask that security lady at the main gate.
Oh, we already did.
Nick?
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. At least none of our lives on the line. The security lady. What about the security lady? Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
That's one word for her.
Are we talking about the same person? Yeah, when I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Oh my god. Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? Decisive.
Is decisive. What kind of evidence? Well, photo. The photo of Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. Focus, please come back.
What? Who took that?
That camera. See that camera on the gate, pal?
The gate. You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks past the camera, automatically snaps a photo. Wow, he just starts going back and forth.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Maya. Funny for someone to look so hard.
Someone with hard proof.
To look so doesn't look too happy. Blah blah blah. I can read.
Oh, the...
What's wrong, pal? You don't seem down. You seem down. Don't look so happy when you don't look so happy.
Don't look so happy when you said that. Say that. Is he drowning? We'd like to ask the employees.
He's choking on his aspirations. Sure thing, pal. I'm still mocking you. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. I'm so good at my job. Glad some writers enjoy themselves.
Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
So twitchy.
I'm pretty...
Scan the door again. I think you did succeed,
Let's go in and check it out. Nope.
It's locked. Looks like we need a key card. Oh, we have to go talk to the lady or something. Unless we can talk to Gumshoe about it.
No, that was the last. Okay, let's main gate.
Main gate.
Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Whoa, Maya. We're gonna talk about fucking generalizing it a bit.
Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Oh my god. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ugh.
You had to make my life giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell me about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself.
It's not fun to talk.
These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from the... Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This car station's in a central position. No matter where you go from here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 p.m. The murder happens right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through the gates is Powers and himself. The security, if he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Baby, it was you. Then please stop this again.
Good one, Sonny.
I was on trial for murder. He just grabbed his shoulder. You know I was on trial for murder last week.
She thinks I was joking.
What was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
He killed himself. The automatic camera. About that security camera.
Oh yes, the camera.
Did I get free Vogue shots from it?
It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details.
You mean the most crucial detail of the photograph?
I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. I think there's anything to examine here, because... Okay, maybe... Should we try the employee area?
We could try the... Can we search the terminal one more time? We have...
Here?
We have authorization or no? Okay, no.
Or do we want to try...
Employee area. Will Powers.
Little Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here. This is... No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Sure. I guess. It's true.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around.
The anarchy of yesterday's lunch still
Everyone was
remains.
probably too shocked to clean up.
Dirty bastards.
There's a T-bone on the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spots. You just had a burger.
Why are you a bottomless pit,
Yeah,
Maya?
but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
That's terrifying, Maya. Are you an alien? Do I need to worry about this? There must be a store. That must be a storage room where they keep film equipment.
Wow, Nick. You know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
You're not wrong.
I'm beginning to think Maya's not the most intelligent of beings.
I don't
Let's
think...
see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks. Some popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda!
Nick!
Try this!
Oh, God. Ladies first. Her fucking stomach opens up and the second steak stomach fucking grabs the thing and gives it to him. He's like, oh god! What are you?
The chest burster from Alien.
She's like, steak detected. It's like, ah!
Window into the dressing
He
room.
has a bit of steakhouse sense.
The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside.
Damn it, I'll never be able to
It's
see.
frosted like those donuts that lady was shoving down her mouth.
It's frosted like Edgeworth's bathroom's window. Not that I would know anything about that.
Door to dressing room.
If I had to assume, though, it's frosted.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
You mean the murder weapon? We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon for crying out loud.
Oh my gosh.
She's so murderous.
Into the dressing room.
Creak.
Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they?
Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. A picture that no one's shown us yet, so, like, you know, we can't actually confirm it's him in the photo, by the way, I would like to point out. I feel like that's going to be a very big crux of this argument. It looks like somebody was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did nap here yesterday. Looks real comfy.
It's
locked. There's no way to open it from the inside. For some reason, it locks from the outside. They must really like keeping Powers in this building. Must have an escape problem. There's regular suits among the costumes here. Though it must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Wow, Phoenix. Wow. Way to profile, dog.
Is that anything?
There's a bunch of snacks in there. They must give these to employees.
Do you really have a place to judge Phoenix with your hedgehog hair? Porcupine hair? Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs do you have?
Oh my gosh, she's just a monster. This may be Powers' bag.
Bro. Hey, don't open that.
Look!
Oh, God.
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It's Studio One.
Great, we can break
Let's take it, Nick.
Okay.
Borrow it.
You mean borrow.
Card key added to the card record.
With that look on her face, I don't think she means borrow, though. I think she
No.
means borrow for an indeterminate amount of time.
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Please stop. Stop that! My partner, she's the thief in training. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. How could you just tell the name of a show by looking at a wig?
I kind of like samurai movies. No, really? I couldn't tell.
Dude, I'm beginning. Kinda? I have a fourth stomach for samurai movies.
Right?
They always have mirrors in these dressing rooms. It's like they need to see what they're doing. My hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it.
Uh-huh.
How long in the mornings do you think? How much of his morning do you think he spent spiking that shit? Because like it
Probably
has
a
to be
lot.
while.
Like, I'm pretty sure someone could go up to him and they go, like, to smack the back of his head and
Fucking-
actually, like, impale their hand on his hair.
He turns too fast. That's how Gumshoe got the cut on his face. Aside from shaving, he's actually turned too fast near Phoenix, right? And just... Entrance to Studio One. This must be where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Oh, that's Phoenix. I can't read.
I wonder.
It opens.
Door open.
Oh, right, we're in!
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. She's a medium. Hi, Gumshoe.
Let's just sidestep and go around. October 16th, Studio One.
What is it? My fifth stomach for crime scenes is shutting down.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick?
This is like the fourth
That
crime.
white tape, it's so real.
Actually, no, this is the second crime scene we've been to, right?
Yes.
Because we never went to the first crime
Yeah,
scene.
we never saw the first one.
We just did the trial for that one. For Larry Butts.
Yep.
Well, this was the evil magistrate. He did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. And the murder anthem was a samurai spirit. Sounds pretty real to me. Looks like the backdrop for a stage. No, really? Crazy. This must be used to the Steel Samurai show. Actually, it was
Of
not.
course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
What the fuck? Doesn't Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
The fuck does that even mean?
Right?
My apologies, Maya.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, don't touch it.
Oh, you. Yes.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Maya!
Hey, you! No touching that. Oh, that was not a good voice for her.
God, dude, she's fucking terrifying. Sorry, my partner's kind of, an idiot.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Should I keep with the randomly really deep voice I got? Or should
Who,
you-
me? I'm an assistant here.
She's
I
like
help
12
with props and
packs a day.
stuff. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. Not even allowed to smoke in them lawyer buildings, huh?
Ow!
But do you...
Claw me.
Loki. We'll kick him out.
Okay.
Let me take the bloody hat off.
But what can you do for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. That actually kind of hurt my voice a little bit. Wow, look at that camera. Oh. Yeah, so don't touch it. Okay, that just does the same thing. Just difference. Just different camera. Oh, I can't look at this very suspicious bag right here.
What do you mean? It's just a
Look, a
bag.
ladder!
That's a step ladder.
Oh no, step ladder.
It's not related to you, Maya. It's a step ladder.
So
it was
what's-
married into your family.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
That is concerning to say after the step ladder jokes we just made.
Right.
This girl's out there.
Jeez. That outline is crazy, man.
Who did the outline for this fucking guy? It's like, hey, I gotta get every sleeve correct. It's like, you really don't. I'm getting every sleeve. They outlined the body with tape. Whoever did this tape is amazing. This looks like Edgeworth work. God, he's hot. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the
Head part.
head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected the steer stabbing to leave a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Yeah, I find it weird that there isn't a lot more blood.
Either that or the guy's not
What's
actually
this?
dead. Well, Mia had a ton of blood.
Yeah! And, like, the picture of when it showed us the costume, it was just a really perfect hole in his costume.
Yeah.
And the people were, like, pulling the spear out of it, so...
Yeah.
That's for reflection.
That's for reflected light. It's called refraction.
It's called a reflecting screen or something like that.
The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all the things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Okay. Ah,
No clues here.
there it is. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at it. One of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is getting into some trouble. This girl has more trouble than I thought.
Okay, I believe that is everything to examine here. Bless you, dog.
Bless you, pupper schnupper.
Still very suspicious bag that
It's
I
got
can't...
my smokes in it. Don't look in it. You're gonna find out I may or may not have killed 17 people.
Day of the crime.
Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
It was fucking hell.
Only
You
one,
weren't there. No one.
only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now.
Our stars keep
And
getting
yesterday
burning.
was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see.
My lungs, they burn with pride.
Oh, the security lady in the back is doing a Van Gogh.
She was doing it the first time they showed this.
Yeah,
too.
I just didn't notice it until now, and then you pointed out, so I'm like, now I have to look at it.
There's a reason for that.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is. Oh, that's Phoenix, I can't
That's
read.
where his dressing room is, isn't it?
Yes, that's the place.
Ay, god damn.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them until after that.
Will Powers. Did you think Will Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am?
I might smoke a cigarette, but I'm not trying to smoke a cigarette. Catch my drift. It's
I'm
like,
a
oh, God.
lesbian. Okay, no, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry.
So much for getting confirmation for Powers is out.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything.
Damn these lesbian smokers. We could have cracked this case open.
If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
A photograph we still have yet to see.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! Objection!
That's what I'm
Maya.
talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
My smoke patterns that I was hotboxing this room was slightly disrupted, which normally happens if somebody were to open a window because they also are not a smoker. And I'm the only smoker on set, i.e. someone else was here.
So maybe another studio employee?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day.
There's no such thing as another
I have
assistant.
a feeling it was someone from outside.
An outsider was here. A non-smoker. A non-gobblegool.
Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Unless. Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
We're gonna flame this lady. Sensing somebody? So you sense somebody at a regular... other than a regular film crew was in the studio?
Yeah, I think.
Think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Unless...
Okay, outside. Is there anything new to talk to you about? Nope.
October 16th.
What, you're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost.
I have. The assistant's playing.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was at 2:30. Are you sure Bowers was the only one to go through at those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks that someone from outside was here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick. You better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin.
Liars, I'm only
Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, you youngins are like that nowadays. Blah, 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 blah. Young people today sure are bold. She left. Well,
Nick.
Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders.
Crime!
You sly fox.
Computer runs on security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see if that photo that Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe.
Should I try the computer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's give it a try. I
You know
fucking
how to
deleted
work
everything.
These things, Nick?
Yes.
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need a date of the murder. It
Looks
turns
like
out
the
the
camera
camera
turned-
turned out at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
I need to remember the security camera.
It's...
Was it 370 or 307?
307? Oh god. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out data for that day.
Oh god, I hope it was 307.
Me too.
It was.
Yeah, they're in the costume and they're wearing rubber gloves.
And they're wearing a mask.
Well, the Robo Samurai does. So,
Well, the thing is, how do you know it's Will Powers is a mask?
how is this a picture of Will Powers?
He's the one that's always wears the suit.
Oh, it's also way too long on him. The pants are dragging.
Mm-hmm.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2.
Number 2.
What does that mean?
There's more photo from that day.
Nope, that's the only one of the computer. Powers is question mark photo. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah?
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place. This will go totally
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
That seems like a terrible... Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Haven't you ever read Sun Tzu's
Nick,
The Art
you're-
of War?
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for.
Have you never read The Art of War,
Why,
Maya?
could you be the next evil magistrate?
Oh, you trying to murder me, Maya? I get it. You want me God so you can have the law and co-offices.
Even though I think it's right law.
Right and co-law offices.
Yeah.
You want your title back. I get it, Maya.
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
No.
Yeah, the pants are dragging.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't him in the suit, obviously.
Yeah.
I think I remember who it was in the suit, and it's...
It'll be better if we had some idea who the real killer was.
Maybe it was the security.
I don't think it was the security lady, though.
Could have been the smoker.
The
The
smoker.
smoker. Or he killed himself. Or he's not even dead.
Would you like to save your progress?
Yes, I would like to say my progress.
Are you fucking sure?
I'm fucking sure.
Sure.
Override.
Sure.
How long have we been going for at the moment?
An hour.
I figured. Day 2, trial.
Trial. Oh god, you didn't double save? Oh, you're like fucking Gary, I see.
I think. I don't remember if I did or not.
You just said no.
God damn it! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor, and
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendants, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios.
Objection!
It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, we'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call forth its first witness. Very well, I call forth the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Ah, fuck. Pal! I was eating donuts, you see, pal.
Detective, if you will briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. I paid 50 cents for it by the nice security lady. Then she gave me my money back and some donuts. Anyways, to understand the case, it's important you see the layout of the studios, you see.
See here.
This scene here is the employee area.
Meow, say meow.
Meow, meow. Actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the mornings here. Here's the main gate to the studios, you see, pal? Pal's looking. There's like a guy talking back, he fucking grabs him by the shoulder, he's like, pal! He's like, oh my god, put me down, detective. The security lady there works that there was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, you see. And at that gate, past that gate, the studios. And here's Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, not today by the way, where 3 people were here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman named, the production assistant. She doesn't actually have a name. I know I was supposed to get her name, I forgot. Her actual legal name is production assistant. It's fucking horrific. All the production staff were here in the employee area until noon. After lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. At 1 p.m., the security lady got to the station, the guard station. Now to jump ahead later that day to 5 p.m. The production staff from Studio 1 performed the rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. This guy's got jokes. Dang!
Because there's like no blood, and the hole in his chest is like way too nice. And it's off to the side, so it's not even stabbed into him.
You're reading too much into this. The time of the death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest.
It doesn't look lodged into his chest.
Well, they pulled it out. You know, as you do when you find someone stabbed, the first move you always do is pull it out so they bleed to death faster.
Oh,
So
definitely.
just in case they were still alive. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole situation again?
I don't think we need to.
I think we're fine.
Yeah, so skip it.
I think so. I was like, the fuck! I like Gumshoe talking.
I think I can probably remember that.
I can remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to
Everyone's
the
got jokes in this fucking courtroom, though. Inflamed.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that one question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm
Okay.
afraid I'm a bit flustered. I'm not straight.
Your name! Please!
Please.
Quit hitting on me.
Oh dear, you no need to be so embarrassed. You just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldback, dearie. Just call me Grandma. Call
The
me
captain of
Oldback.
the chess team?
Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
The judge means it's a fine piece of ass.
I was getting to the good
chess
part,
captain, you
dearie.
say?
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now the witness was stationed at the main gate at the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony.
Sure, that sure is one hell of an old bag.
Witnesses account.
Dun 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 dun.
On the day of the murder, I was arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. I don't know why I started doing Jewish grandma, but I'm gonna
Objection!
Go.
She's
I'll just roll with Jewish grandma because that's the only voice I can do right now. Poor old Hammer and the rest of us have been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate then until 5 p.m. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was headed towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
bullshit, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay.
Cross-examination.
Bullshit. Time to press
The day of the
stuff.
murder, I arrived to the guard station at 1 p.m. And the rest have been doing run-throughs there since the morning. I had some errands to run in the morning. Press! because she was in the background of the photos
Oh, yeah.
of Olive, so should we press her on that?
Yeah.
Hold it!
Hold it. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammers and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be guard at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? Did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammers run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through, too.
You could quit being a spirit guard and take up guard duty.
Spirit medium.
I got this.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. Should we present the photo?
Press
Or
that.
press?
Hold it. 2 p.m.
2,
You
you
sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Stop flirting with the judge!
She's hitting on the judge. The judge is shook.
Now, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers. That man right there is heading toward the studio.
Interesting to me because Powers.
Should we maybe present the photo?
Yeah, I think we present the photo. Yeah. Maybe present that one. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright.
Let me see that photo.
God damn. No, Mr. Powers doesn't have an ass like that. This is fucking clearly fake.
What is this exactly?
None other than Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Neo Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers doesn't.
I like how Edgeworth is even just like, this lady's on some shit.
Well, even Edgeworth is like, this evidence is floozy at best. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
Obviously.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having
Trevor calling her old bag, apparently.
even though that's her actual name. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Bill Powers, do you? Nosy old man.
He's the judge!
Of course I have proof.
Oh, okay, let's see. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised! Even Edgeworth is shook.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. My girl.
Anyways, that photo I showed the young detective.
He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
It's terrible. Good. Edgeworth, this old windbag is like, he's just slowly adding to her name. Has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then. Oh my god.
What is your new proof, ma'am?
I never seen anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? He's dragging his pants legs.
Well, yeah, I think that's where the costume went for.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. I'm Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be
Hey, something. I'll press her until she squeals.
So press her on everything?
We press her on the fact of which leg he sprung because she's gonna list the wrong leg, and then obviously the photo is gonna show the right leg that's supposedly being dragged.
The morning during the run-through of the action scene, he tripped and fell, broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty
Press.
bad. Press.
Hold it! Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? God fuck it.
Not so bad. He couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot.
Okay. Dragging his leg, you see clear as day. You can see he's dragging his leg. That's how I knew it was Mr. Powers happy.
Press this one.
You can see him dragging his leg clear as day. Go back.
I'll press that one.
Yeah. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again.
Looks like he's just walking.
You see he's walking strangely because he's injured?
Does look like he was dragging his foot. See, I told you didn't trust me, whippersnappers.
That's how I knew it was Mr. Powers. Happy?
No, I'm not happy. I'll just go through it again.
You broke the prop. Wait, go back to the prop. Which prop did you break? 'Cause if you broke the spear, then how the fuck did you stab somebody with the spear?
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear. Interesting. The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. That's
And-
probably why it's wrapped at the top then.
Strikes me as a significant detail because it
Yeah.
is Phoenix. How do I write this up in the court? in the court record?
And breaking the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Apparently sprained his ankle pretty bad. You see drains like clear as day. Press that. Still, you can't look at that photo and say it's Mr. Powers.
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that was Powers.
There's gotta be more to it. I better keep pressing her.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning and we'll run through it again. I need to fall. Run through the action scene. He tripped and fell.
Press that, maybe?
Yeah.
That might reveal that lady's injured.
Trip and fall.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant, then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. Okay, thank you.
I think we've heard enough. Alright, Edgeworth.
Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important.
I feel like that's very important, Edgeworth. Edgeworth.
The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure about that, Your Honor?
Object, or wait to see what happens?
Object, maybe? Can we save?
Yeah.
Can we tax save?
Save.
Tax save before we object,
Do you want
because
banishment?
because it could be some nonsense.
Okay, so...
Look, you don't need banishment. Go away.
Object.
Object. You get 15 minutes.
Hold it right there.
We're talking about possibilities, but we haven't agreed that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Now, where's a photo where we can see Mr. Will Powers?
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on the camera would have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Like, we finally gave enough credibility to the judge that he's not immediately throwing us out for the both bullshit.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your minds, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was at 2:30. The only person I saw go to the studio before that was Mr. Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it wouldn't have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. 2:30. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there.
If I had, I would have seen them. Maybe press that? Guess we just start pressing them. Just go back to the top and just press every detail and see what we get.
So, we'll press this one because that was just a fact that he died at 2:30.
Well, I'd press it anyway, just to see what...
Okay.
So that you can get in trouble for pressing.
I don't think so.
How do you know that?
And didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see, Detective comes from his father's for donuts.
No one person inside of the studio then was just press all of them? Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all.
You're suspicious looking.
Right.
But it doesn't say nobody passed by, it said nobody's suspicious looking.
No one else went there.
There's no one else out there, because that's...
No one else went to press this one?
I don't think you can get in trouble for pressing. What are you?
Oh, about before
What
they
about
got-
before? Yeah.
You mean before 1 p.m.? Everyone's in the employee area before then. I locked the main gate so no one can get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Press this one.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh my god. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to have passed by the witness.
That's right, son. Unless they came before 1 p.m.
You let him have an edgy boy.
Oh dear.
Edgy boy. Old Wimbeck sure has the balls, or well, you know what I mean.
Fucking fire.
Old Wimpecks have a way of skipping over important details after all. For that matter, entirely forgetting. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Oh my god, just roaster. Oh, I don't think there's anything. I'm just gonna, let's just see what we have.
I know the map is that the map that's you one right next to it? Yeah,
Yes.
the guide map. Because the guide map, because if you look at the gate where the camera is, there's only that one camera. Or at least the only camera we know
Yeah,
about.
so they were in the
But if they were
area.
in Studio 2, and then they went from Studio 2, committed the
Well-
murder in Studio 1, and then went back to 2, that camera would have never seen them.
True.
Because they never would have walked through.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm.
But,
And we found this in his room too, so
yeah, he couldn't even gotten into Studio 1 because it's locked.
yeah. And that's photo number 2.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to present here.
Rosie. Would have seen him. Oh, Rosie.
I don't know if there's anything to like do anything with this. What else would I don't think there's anything else to do.
Not in this one, at least. I don't think.
Okay, is it just gonna put me in a loop?
Yeah, there's something missing then.
Yes. Okay, time death is
We've already
2:30.
pressed that.
The picture was at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he could have still died before then,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, his death was at 2.
This was at 2:30, but that picture was at 2, so there's that entire half hour.
Yeah, but he's, like, they don't have to walk that far.
Mm-hmm.
That might do more harm than good.
Mm-hmm.
And hers ourselves Bill Powers. I guess we just press. No, we just have to press that maybe one more time.
No point. Nobody suspicious looking. No one else went there.
Have we actually pressed on this?
Yes.
We pressed this one, but did we press the last one too?
Yes. I mean, before 1 p.m., yeah. Everyone was in the employee area before then. She locked the main gate so no one could get in. If they had, I would have seen them. Press this one again, I guess.
Yeah. I think we just get rejected by Edward.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
What are we missing?
It's alright.
Oh god. He's being psychologically damaged.
They have an important way of skipping over important details. Entirely forgetting.
Two-third? Or let's go look at the evidence real quick. What do we got? Like, pierced by the spear.
Right now.
Right, it has to do with that photo being number 2, I think. So, I just don't know where we present this. Maybe we're back when she's in its hammer. Or, person would go, let's present that photo again. Like, maybe something there.
I'm gonna save first.
Yeah. 'Cause I think it's either gonna be a photo or the fact that we have his key card to the building, so he couldn't have gotten into the building himself.
Present this again for the only person who saw.
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. Okay.
This photo was taken by the camera that gave.
The studio, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir, Sonny.
Okay, we finally have the option here.
So whenever anyone passes by, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
So rude. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you want to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
Well, that very computer printed out this photo. No, the photo on the back of words October photo 2.
Even I know it means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue is there's a bit at the end where it says photo 2.
Photo 2?
Yeah, the computer only held the data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was the only photo taken?
Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that there are not one but 2 people went to the studio that